familiar scene is played out in millions of homes every night. It is in my home every night. An estimated 1 in 5 of us have trouble sleeping, and those numbers are growing. Shh, did you get a good night's sleep last night? Well, if not, we're about to help you get there tonight. You don't want to sleep on this, ba-dum-bum. Our guest this morning is Sherry Torkos, a holistic pharmacist and author. Hey, Sherry, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. All right, girl, we're going to do some pillow talk.
Yes, it's time for pillow talk.
It's time for pillow talk, but not that kind of pillow talk. We're talking about sleep issues here. And the reason I raised my hand is my husband has trouble sleeping, Sherry, each and every night. He maybe gets 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, dear.
On average, how many hours do we need?
Well, we should be aiming to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep at
he's
night.
way
But
off.
I can tell you, most folks do not get anywhere near that required amount of sleep.
Yeah.
And let's face it, if you don't sleep well at night, you don't feel well the next day. You're tired, you're groggy, you have difficulty thinking, concentrating. And contrary to popular belief, you can't skimp on sleep during the week and catch up on the weekend. There is no sleep bank that you can withdraw from.
And if you're a mom and dad, there is certainly no sleep bank, because
right.
the weekends are for the kids. It is
Busy.
in my house. All right, so we know that sleep is vital to our health, and that's why I worry about my husband, because I was looking at these recent studies, and it says that lack of sleep, and I want to read this here, is linked to heart disease, impotence, diabetes, high blood pressure, depression, obesity, breast cancer, mental deterioration, and Alzheimer's, and the list goes on.
And the list goes on. Really, when you look at it, lack of sleep is linked to a number of physical and emotional health consequences. It's just really unfortunate that we put sleep at the bottom of the priority list. But what's really surprising, and what some people are really shocked to find out, is that lack of sleep can hamper your immune system. Lack of sleep can contribute to weight gain, changes hormone levels, cortisol goes up, your appetite increases, your metabolism slows down, and there are just really so many effects that lack of sleep has on our physical health that it's something we need to do something about.
Well, you know, in terms of healing and kind of those restorative qualities that sleep offers, I want to talk about this. Why do so many of us have trouble sleeping? Is it because we can't shut our brains off at night?
Well, I think that's a big part of it,
Yeah.
especially for women. We're still processing so much information. We go to bed at night, we're thinking of what we have to do the next day.
That's true.
We're stressed, we're anxious, but also your diet can impact your ability to get a good night's sleep. For example, if you are drinking caffeine later on in the day, if you have high sugar, high sweet foods later in the day, that can cause blood sugar fluctuations. Hormonal imbalances in women as women go through menopause, hot flashes, night sweats, that can impact your quality of sleep. If you have medical conditions such as restless leg syndrome or sleep apnea, that can impact your sleep quality. So there really are a number of things that play into our ability to have a good night's sleep.
All right, so we spent the first half of this interview talking about problems. Let's talk solutions,
Yes,
all right? So let's talk about
solutions.
what we can do right off the bat. I'm thinking the go-to solution in my house would be a nice glass of vino.
Well, a glass of wine sounds good in theory, and it does help to make you feel calm and relaxed initially, so you may fall asleep better. However, alcohol can reduce sleep quality, it can cause nighttime wakenings, so really you're best to pass on the alcohol. What you need to do to improve your sleep quality is try to develop what's called good sleep hygiene. So try to go to bed at approximately the same time each night, wake at the same time in the morning. Make sure your bedroom is quiet, dark, comfortable. So no checking email or on your phone right before
Sherry.
because a lot of us do that. And what happens if you're checking your email before you go to bed, you're not relaxing, you're thinking about work. So put away all the electronic devices, do relaxing things in the evening. And then there are also dietary supplements that can help, natural supplements. For example, melatonin. This is a hormone that is naturally released by your body in response to darkness, and it regulates your sleep and wake cycles. In fact, some studies have shown that one of the reasons why we have sleep problems as we get older is that our levels of melatonin are lower.
Because naturally your levels of melatonin
Yes.
decrease.
They
as
decrease as we get older, but also some people, you know, even in their younger years have lower levels of melatonin, but you can get melatonin in supplement form. These are some melatonin supplements by Natrol, and Natrol really is a leader in terms of introducing melatonin into the marketplace, and they have a whole range of melatonin products. What I like about this particular one, which is the melatonin fast dissolve, is that it dissolves quicker, so up to 30 times faster. So the idea with that is if the product dissolves quicker, it gets into your system quicker, and it's going to help make you fall asleep quicker and have better quality sleep. and not feel groggy or tired the next day.
What a pleasure to meet you.
So nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you, and so does my husband. And to find out about how you can get your Z's, simply visit the website. It's www.natral.com. Have a good night's sleep.